What's up everyone, Amy here. Just a quick training on how to add your GroovePages website to Google Search Console. Now, Google Search Console is a free tool from Google that shows you how your site is performing on the Google search engine and which pages are being indexed by Google. It also gives you information on keywords that bring traffic to your website. Are you ready? Let's go. Alright, the first step is to Google Search Console and click on the first link that you see here. You want to log into Google Search Console using the Gmail account that you want associated with your GroovePages website. Now, if you already have a Google Analytics account, use that same Gmail account to log in. We're going to click on Start. Once you've logged in, click on this drop down arrow and click on Add Property. Under Domain, you want to enter in your domain URL, and this excludes the HTTPS version or the HTTP. So if your domain is www.yourdomain.com, then you should enter in www.yourdomain.com. If your domain is on the root domain like mine without the www, then you just enter it as is and then click on Continue. Next, you will need to verify your domain ownership. For GroovePages, because we're managing your DNS and SSL via Cloudflare, leave it at any DNS provider for instructions. And the next step is copying the TXT records below into your DNS, which is Cloudflare. So we're going to click on Copy here, log into Cloudflare. And if you don't know what Cloudflare is, please watch my video on how to set up a custom domain on GroovePages and Cloudflare. So pause this video if you haven't implemented that training first, otherwise this won't work. So I'll leave a link to that video below. Once you're in Cloudflare, make sure that you've got your domain selected in this drop down arrow. Then click on DNS. You want to click on Add Record. Under Type, click on the drop down arrow, and we're looking for the TXT record. Under Name, if your GroovePages website is on the root domain, i.e. yourdomain.com, then you will add the @ symbol under Name. If you have GroovePages on a subdomain, i.e. go.yourdomain.com, then you will add go under Name. So going back here, if it's on the root, just type in @. If it's on a subdomain, type in go, for example. So you can see go groovesharefunnels.com. In this case, we want to add the root domain. So I'll enter in @. Under Content, switch back to your Google Search Console tab and make sure that you've clicked on Copy. Head back here and paste that in. Click Save. Now you want to switch back to your Google Search Console tab and click on Verified. Cool, your domain is now verified. So let's click on Go to Property and just click on Start. Over in the left-hand panel, you've got a few tabs to monitor and manage your website's performance in Google. And guys, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more training like this. Given that we just added this domain, there won't be any data yet. So you would come back in a day or two to check to see the Google Search Console is indeed tracking your website. So what I want to do is I'll switch over to one of my domains to give you a quick overview of what you can find once you start receiving traffic and data. Under Overview, it just gives you a quick snapshot of all the tabs under here, but we want to click on Performance. In Performance, you can set the time frame of the data that you like to see. So let's click on the pencil icon and you can set it at 28 days, 3 months, 6 months. I'm going to leave it at 3 months and click Apply. You will see a line chart here, which gives you the total number of clicks to your website and the total number of impressions, the purple line, i.e. the number of times your website was shown on Google over the last 3 months. And when you scroll down, under Queries, you can actually see the keywords and a breakdown of the clicks per keyword as well as the number of impressions. If you click on Pages, it will show you the pages on your website and the number of total clicks and impressions it gets, as well as the countries in which the website is getting traffic from. You've also got Devices, which show you the number of clicks on mobile, desktop, and tablet. In URL inspection, if you click on that, if you created a new page on GroovePages, you can enter that page's URL here and Google will tell you if it's been indexed or not. And if it isn't, then you can actually submit that page for index. One of the most important features of using Google Search Console is submitting your sitemap so that Google can crawl all of your pages. Now, Groove Pages doesn't have a sitemap feature yet, but when that is available, you can go here and submit your sitemap's URL address and click on submit. Now, some of you might say, I want to submit my sitemap. You can build it manually, but what I found that even without submitting the sitemap, I find that once you start creating content, Google will eventually index your pages and you'll find those pages under performance and view the metrics and data for total clicks and impressions. Lastly, if you're doing SEO and you're building links to your website, you want to go to security and manual actions. Click on manual actions. Now, Google issues a manual actions against a website when a human reviewer at Google has determined that a page on the site is not compliant with Google's Webmaster Quality Guidelines. So Google manually reviews you, then you would check under this section to make sure that your website is not de-indexed from Google. Alright guys, if you found this video helpful, hit that like button for me, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so, and until next time, see ya!